This week's Parsha is Parshat Vayechi, and in it we read the famous phrase that we say every Friday night when we bless our children, Yismach Elokim Ephraim v'Menashe, and may the Lord make you like Ephraim and like Menashe. These two boys are the sons of Joseph, who are blessed by Jacob before he passes away in Egypt. And you could argue the case that in the Bible there are many characters worthy of emulation, and we ask ourselves, why are these two brothers signified with that honor that our children should be like them? One of the reasons given is that they are the only two of Jacob's grandchildren born in exile in Egypt, but despite being brought up in a secular society, they maintain their piety and respect for Jacob's values and traditions. The second reason given is that up until now in the Bible we have had spectacular bouts of brotherly bashing between Cain and Abel, between Isaac and Ishmael, between Jacob and Esau. And yet Ephraim and Menashe break that mold, in that whilst Ephraim is the younger son, he receives a greater bracha than his older brother. At no time do the brothers exhibit any form of sibling rivalry or jealousy, because they understand that if they were so to do, they would end up splitting the children of Israel, and they therefore respect each other's role and character. I would like to add perhaps a third reason why I think they are worthy of emulation, and it is connected to this week's location, which is a very rainy Friday morning here in Netanya, where I am sitting outside the Tachanat Kemach Shtibel, the Shtibel flour factory. We read in Pirkei Avot, in Ethics of the Fathers, the phrase Im ein kemach ein Torah, v'im ein Torah ein kemach. If there is no flour, in other words livelihood, there is no Torah, and if there is no Torah, then there is no livelihood. And I think that Ephraim and Menashe exhibit this characteristic expression of Jewish belief that Torah and Avodah, work and Torah, need to go together, because in Egypt Menashe helped out Joseph running the country and was in charge of the food distribution, handing out the flour to the people to help them to survive the famine, whilst at the same time Ephraim was the Torah scholar, whose descendant Joshua is the one who ultimately leads the children of Israel back into the land of Israel. And I think that this symbiosis of Torah v'Avodah and harmony between the two brothers certainly makes them worthy of aspiration. Wishing you Shabbat Shalom.